Hey Primary 3 Math Bros, this is Coach Saiful with your daily dose of math mastery, and today we're going to go into question number 2 of your assessment paper number 5 on money. So let's take a look at the question right now. The question says, Wei Wen bought 9 shirts at $106 each. Well, that's a very expensive pair of shirts. Okay, and 2 similar pairs of jeans. Okay, so she bought 9 shirts at $106 each and 2 similar pairs of jeans. She paid $1,126 for her purchases. That means for what she bought, she paid $1,126. So the question is, how much did each pair of jeans cost? Alright, so let's take a look at this. Let's imagine again. I want to imagine, okay? So this is Wei Wen. Okay, Wei Wen, hello. Okay, this is Wei Wen. Woo! Nice hairstyle. Okay, and Wei Wen bought how many shirts? How many shirts did you buy? She bought 9 shirts. Why do you need so many? I don't know why, but anyways, that's women for you. Okay, so she bought 9 shirts. Let's imagine 9 shirts. I'm gonna draw for you. I mean, this shirt's pretty big for her, but just imagine. There are 9 of these. That means how many? Times 9. Good job. So she bought 9 shirts, and each shirt cost how much? Okay, I'm gonna put this in a different color. So on the, what's it called? On the shop front, at the shop, they're gonna put there $107. Okay, and then she bought 106. Sorry, 106. And then she bought another 2 pair of jeans, right? 2 pair of jeans. So let's use a different color. Let's use a blue color over here, and we have jeans. Okay, that's really short, but it's okay. Okay, 2 pairs of jeans. How many? Times 2. And the total number of purchase, I mean the total cost of the purchase was actually how much? 1,162, right? 1126 all together. So the question is, how much does this one cost? How much does this cost? How much does this say over here on the shop front? Question mark, question mark, question mark. Okay, how much does it cost? So how do we do this? How do we do this? Let's imagine for a while now that we put this into a little model. Okay, a little model. So let's draw this all the way out. Okay, I'm not going to draw very straight now. Sorry about that. So we have 9 of these, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then we, oops, I kind of screwed that up. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. These are jeans, okay? These are the shirts, sorry. And then we have 2 pairs of jeans, okay? So I'm going to use a different color here. And this is 2 pairs of jeans. 1 over here and 2 over here. Okay, just imagine lah, alright? And we already know that this part over here is actually 106. Okay? And the whole thing over here, as I've already written down on the right hand side here, is 1126. So how do we find these 2 big units over here? I think you already know. I think some of you are already shouting the answers, right? So how do we do that? We take 106, which is 1 box over here, which is 1 unit. We times how many? We times 9. Good job. If you said 9, high five because you are a math prodigy. Good job to you. So 106, we times 9. What do we get? What do we get? We get $954, correct. $954. Let me just check this out using my calculator. My handy dandy calculator. 106, oops. 106 times 9, which gives you 954. I am right, as usual. Okay, so if this is 954, let me just draw this out for you, okay? If this, from here all the way to here, is 954, then what are these 2 over here? What are the 2 units over here? What are they equals to? They are both equals to 1,126, which is the total cost minus 954. Correct or not? That means they give you the cost of the 2 pens. Therefore, 1126 minus equals to $172. That means 2 jeans cost you 172. 2 jeans cost you 172. So how do you find the cost of 1? Very simple. We take 172, which is the cost of the 2 jeans. We divide it by how many? By 2. Good job. Okay. Therefore, we get the answer of $86, I think. Let me just check this out. Divide by 2. $86. Yes, I am right. And then you write your statement. Therefore, each pair of jeans costs $86. And that is it. It's pretty simple. All right, if you got that one right, high five, because you are a math prodigy. Good job. And which brings me to the quote of the week. The quote of the week is, what you focus on expands. What you focus on expands. What that means is, expands means become bigger, becomes more. So what you focus on is what you keep thinking about over and over and over again. It becomes real. Let me give you an example, okay? Let's say you are really good at science, okay? Do you learn science? I don't think you study science. Okay, let's say you're really good at English, okay? And you're really good at English naturally because you love to read books. You love to read English books like Harry Potter, and you like to read these kind of books, okay? And you read these books and you love it. You love it, you really like it, and then you go for a test, an English test, or an English exam, and you score a band 1. And you've been scoring band 1s in primary 1, primary 2, and primary 3, yeah? And what happens is, guess what? Your teacher keeps saying, wow, you are really good in English. You are really good in English. You are really good in English. She keeps saying it over and over again during the course of the months. And this you are really good in English, these 4 words, you are really good in English, sorry, 6 words, these 6 words keep repeating over and over in your head. As a result, you keep thinking about it, and you start liking it, and you keep reading more and more books because that's what you want, that's what your mind keeps telling you, because you are really good in English. And then as a result, you get better results because you take more action. But on the other hand, let's say you don't like math. Okay, why? Because you don't understand math. Maybe you had a bad teacher at the start, yeah. And math is really fun, by the way. And if you really had a bad teacher, you don't understand the concepts, you don't like it, because why? Because it's so difficult to you. But if you like it, and if you really like it, and your teacher say, "Well, you're really good in math. You are really good in math. You are a math prodigy," which sounds really familiar, by the way. And if he keeps saying that, what happens is you will start focusing on that, and then you will start liking math, and then you will start doing more practices. And when you do more practices, what happens? What happens is you automatically take more action, right? And when you take more action, your results are then going to get better. And as a result, what you focus on, which is the good results, is going to come more and more. All right? So basically, that's it. What you focus on expands. All right? With that, this is Coach Saiful signing out, saying you have to focus on getting math as an A star for math, all right? A band 1 for math. And that is it for today, because you are a math prodigy. Good job.